What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome to my review of the 2019 Food City 500. We're going to talk about what happened in the race, my opinion of the race, driver results of the race, and we're going to look at the driver standings as well after 8 races in the season. So let's begin with the review. So first caution comes out around lap 3. William Byron got loose on the top of the track, and it just stacked everybody up. Marola got quite a bit of damage. Also, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got damaged, and Kyle Busch spun off of it. Kyle Busch spun. That's where Stenhouse gets damaged, and Daniel Hemrick also got involved in the wreck as well. And that's the first caution of the race. Then we go green for the next few laps. Basically at this point, Chase Elliott's having a great race, right? Nope. Because two people I'd like to give a little shout out to in the wrong way. Ryan Preece is the first thing wrong that I've seen in his career. You have a loose freaking tire smoking. You should know that you have the leader behind you. Get out of the way so that if your tire goes out, you don't affect anybody, or just go to pit road. That's what I would do. But I mean, I'm not as mad at him as Corey LaJoie because Ryan Preece was wrecked. Chase tried to slow down, but tire things are always in your control, so I'm not really mad at him. It's just a little, because Chase wrecked. And then Corey LaJoie decides to use ARCA brakes and just run into the back of Chase. And Corey didn't even brake. Did you watch? He really didn't brake. It's like, dude, brake. There's a brake pedal for a freaking reason. Use the freaking brake pedal. And this just screwed Chase's race up completely because he had damage. Thanks, Corey LaJoie. I appreciate you screwing Chase out of a good run today. And then we went green for a while. About 75 laps. And honestly, you have a couple guys convert. Eric Jones has to convert because he has a loose wheel. Kyle Larson has to convert because of a loose wheel as well. And Larson gets a freaking uncontrolled tire penalty that is stupid. Because it's not even out of the freaking pit box. I think that the uncontrolled tire penalties are stupid as fuck. They're stupid. Cannot believe some of the calls that NASCAR is making today in this race. It was just there was more stupid shit in this race. This was just the cake. This is the stupidest thing. NASCAR continues to shaft Larson in the freaking face. He's been screwed every single race with some BS. Or some wrecking, or just him wrecking himself. Or tires going down. Being a Larson fan, it sucks. Because Larson has not had a good last 2 years, and it sucks. And yeah, Larson got screwed. And then we go green for a little bit longer. And then the next caution comes out, which would change this race up. Daniel Hemrick got spun off by Ross Chastain. He got contact and just spun out. This bring a caution out with about 7 to go. Some people decided to stay out. Ty Dillon and Clint Boyer decided to stay out. And they're battle beating and banging coming to the line. Ty Dillon is up front. That's something that's crazy on its own. This race was crazy. There's so much shit that happened. They go side by side for a while. They beat and bang. And coming to the checker flag at stage 1, Ty Dillon edges Clint Boyer to win the first stage. Ty Dillon got a stage win. Oh my god, yeah. That's a my race. Ty Dillon won a stage. Pretty cool. I know for some people on YouTube, they're happy about that, but Ty Dillon won a stage. Like, I'm just mind blown about all this stuff that happened. And then we went green next for about 7-8 laps. And then the next caution came out for Chase Elliott. Chase dumped Matt Tifft, let's be honest. He got in the Tifft, dumped him. NASCAR should have not given Chase the free pass for that. Yes, I know you're trying to get back on the lap, but there's no excuse for that. There really is no excuse for that. I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion, though. I love you, Chase. That was a mistake you made. And then we agreed for about 32 laps. And coming to the end of stage 2, Joey Logano won it. Yeah, Joey Logano won. That's right. Sorry about that. And at the end of stage 2, and then we go green for about 9 laps, and then the next caution came out for Martin Truex Jr. and Bubba Wallace crashing on the front stretch. That's what happened, which sucks because Truex got screwed, one of my favorite guys. And then we had green for about 99 laps, and then we had an interesting caution that came out with around 20, with 125 to go. Debris on turn 2. I don't know what the debris was for. Apparently it was for Truex. Had debris on his car. I think he had an issue. And that screwed Truex. Again, because Truex continues to have a bad season. In his remarks. Can Lord Truex just have a better season, ladies? And then we went green for about 30. We went green from lap 383 to 415. And we had another caution. Larson spun out in turn 2. He had a tire go down. I think he and William Byron got into each other on the backstretch. And Larson spun out. And this would bring out the next caution. And all of a sudden, here comes Kyle Busch out of nowhere. And that sucked. And then we went green for 10 laps. And then Clint Bowyer, who seemed to, I think, had the best car all day, he goes and hits the wall. Chase Elliott also starts having a tire issue. And this would kill Chase's race. Chase got some contact, I think, from Ryan Newman because Newman was being a nuisance some part. But Newman is actually up front, so I don't blame him for being up there. But Newman doesn't get out of your way. He treats everybody equally. And I like, at least he's treating people equally and respectfully. No, not respectfully, but you get my point. Yeah, Clint Bowyer. Unfortunately, Clint Bowyer got into it with Logano. Logano came down up into Bowyer, and unfortunately, because of that, Bowyer spun out and he wrecked. And this would hurt Bowyer's chances of winning this race. And I think it's actually would kill him. And then we went green for about 39 laps. And then the caution comes out for Kyle Larson. And the two cars up front, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, decided to pit, while others like Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch decided to stay out. Well, the two Busch brothers decided to stay out, and they're able to get away from everybody else. Logano is charging through the field. I think he actually probably was the best car. When I say Bowyer was the best car, I think Logano had the fastest car today. I thought Logano was going to get second win of the year and continue to trend for this to 4 guys winning. I thought Kurt, honestly, to be fair, at the end I thought Kurt Busch was going to get caught, but Kurt got loose off the corner around 3 laps ago, and that was the other deal. And Kyle Busch, after spinning out on lap 3, comes back and wins here at Bristol. Yeah, what can you say? Kyle Busch had an aerodynamic advantage. What can you say, though? This guy is the best guy in the field. He is now also tied with Lee Petty on the wins. He's now tied. He's tied 10th all time on the wins list now. That is insane. I mean, that's crazy to me. Kyle Busch has 54 career wins, and he's already won 3 this year, and also got a beard. Why did I bring the beard up? I don't know. Just saying. But yeah, maybe the beard's helping Kyle win a lot this year. Maybe just keep the beard, because if he shaves it off, it might cause him to not do good. But yeah, that's what happened. Kyle Busch got the win. So let's go through the results. So Kyle Busch wins. Kurt Busch second. Great run for Kurt. Busch brothers finished 1 and 2. I forgot to mention that. Awesome run for both guys. Joey Logano third. Logano had the best car of the day. Probably should have won this race. But, you know, caution comes out at the worst time. He was beating Keselowski. And I'll talk about Keselowski too, because I have a pretty strong opinion for that. Ryan Blaney fourth. Great run for Blaney. Blaney, I think, at points had the best car, but he didn't have the best car. I think he had a top 2 or 3 car, though, today. Great run for Blaney. Denny Hamlin fifth, continues to build on after a win last week. Paul Menard sixth. Paul Menard got 6th. That's a really good run for Paul. Clint Bowyer 7th, comes back from having a tire go down and comes back to finish 7th. Daniel Suarez 8th. Suarez continues to do pretty well. Ryan Newman 9th. Newman's top 10 pretty much the second half of the race, and he didn't fall back. And then Jimmy Johnson finished his 10th. Johnson getting 10th. That's pretty good. Johnson gets 10th. Maybe they can build a little momentum from this, but everyone just went wrong for Hendrick today. Chase Elliott 11th after having issues. Having his issue. He fell back to 11th. Matt DiBenedetto 12th. Fox, you didn't talk about Matt DiBenedetto. This dude was running in the top 10 for like 80-plus laps, and you didn't even give him a shout-out. I can tell 80 laps later, it's like, Fox, this guy is in an underfunded team, and he's kicking ass for that kind of team, and you're not even shouting him out. This is still a problem with the Fox booth, and I'm glad they're changing things next year. Sucks that Darrell's going up. Kevin Harvick 13th. Kevin was a non-factor, but he never really could get up to the front because he was 2 or 3 laps down, got shafted by the pit road penalty. and because he had to go through a pit road, and he never really could recover. So maybe NASCAR should keep doing this if you're going to fail inspection, to say. Austin in 14th, Ty Dillon 15th, William Byron 16th. Byron just didn't have a great run today. Truex 17th, Brad Keselowski 18th. Now here comes another juicy little headline I got. Brad Keselowski got completely robbed of a good finish and a potential win. NASCAR decided to restart the race when nothing was going. The lineup was fucked. You got guys 3 wide, and you're going to penalize Keselowski for that? NASCAR, you should have gotten the shit figured out. You should have brought the caution lights back out. No one should have been penalized in that situation. What are they supposed to do? They don't have time to change it. Their position. I swear sometimes NASCAR and the things they freaking do. This is only NASCAR for you folks. This is the thing that pissed me off sometimes about the NASCAR series. Not a lot of language, but I don't care. Yeah, that's what happened. Freaking Keselowski got screwed of a potential win. That sucks. Kyle Larson 19th. Larson was a non-factor all day. That uncontrolled tire was bullshit, though. I'm still pissed about that. Bob Wallace 20th. Dave Reagan 21st. Chris Buescher 27th. Sucks for Chris Buescher. He had a good run going. He had a tire go down. Apparently, that sucks. Alex Bowman 23rd. Eric Jones 24th. He led early. I don't know what happened to him. Ryan Preece 25th. Landon Cass 26th. Matt Tiff 27th. Michael McDowell 28th. 20th. Ross Chastain 30th. Daniel Hemrick. Bailey Curry 31st. Quinn Hoof 32nd. 33rd. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 34th. Corey LaJoie. 35th. Tim Neal. 36th. Gary Galding. And 37th. Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola could not continue in the race because remember the rules. If you have a damaged car and you go to the garage, you're out of the race. Alright, that's the results. Let me give you my opinion of the race. This race was probably one of the top. I would say this has been the best race of the year. Hands down. 10 out of 10. First 10 out of 10 for me this year. It was fantastic. Racing going on all throughout. You had guys beating and banging on the racetrack. Battles going on. The leader never really could get too far away. The second place car could catch up. Dirty Air wasn't as effective as I thought it was going to be. And just because my guys had a bad day does not mean that the race sucked. Prance and Joey Logano dominating. Race is still great. It was a great race. I know this video's been dragging on for a little while, but there's a lot I had to talk about. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on to be notified when a video goes on my channel. Follow my Facebook page. Link in the description for that. And turn notifications on. And share this video out because I appreciate your guys' support. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.